So we're back with a brand new product. This is a game called Culls. It is a chip placement game that brags that it's smarter than checkers and more fun than chess. It's designed for players 6 and up. It plays 2 to 4 players, and it says it takes 10 and up minutes to play the game. Let's open this up and showcase a little bit about this game for you. At the back, you have the wooden ships there, which is really nice. You've got a play mat, which is also awesome. And then you have another set of chips and the carry bag. This carry bag is good because I do like to say you can take this bag with you with the game anywhere you go. It's very lightweight, easy to store. And they do want to showcase also that this is a game by Rob Nelson and Brian Bailey, which is actually nice for a company to give the creators very good due on them. Next, we have a little manual here, a little guide, very small. Should be pretty simple to understand. And then a play mat. You love a game that comes with play mats. It tells you where you need to go. So that lays down there so you can see the whole board. Yep, and then we have our chips. These are solid wood chip tokens. I do like also they gave you the bag for them, so it'll be really easy to store them, even inside a bag in a bag. So the way the game normally starts, you would take some of the chips, you put them in a bag after people have picked what color they want to be. Shake it up, and then a player will randomly pull a chip out, and that's the player that gets to go first. So blue would get to go first. At the start of the game, the blue player going first, gets to place 2 chips on the board. Then the second player gets to place 2 chips on the board as well. The point of your placement is that you're trying to get 5 in a row. If you get 5 of your colors in a row, you have won the round. First player to win 3 rounds wins the game. The next turn after you basically put down the first one, everyone is placing 1 chip down each round. Now, this move right here is going to be very important. Anytime that you ever lock in 2 pieces of your opponent's colors with one of each piece on both sides, it causes a cull. A cull needs to be this exact same thing. You cannot do it with 3 pieces or 1 piece. It has to be 2 pieces. Once you have completed a cull, you get to choose one of these 2 tokens to be flipped. On the next player's turn, they have, instead of placing a new token, to move and place the token they just placed. And then red will have achieved 5 in a row, and that round will go to red. So it's really fast paced like that. You want to basically try to get your pieces down a row of 5. You want to try to build yourself up in a way where you're able to pull off multiple possibilities, just like in tic-tac-toe. But it is a lot like, games of like Chinese checkers and stuff, where it's all about placement on the board, flipping over pieces, and kind of stalling the other player's turn in their actions. Unfortunately, even though I was able to cull that piece, it just allowed him to move it to another place where he was just as easily situated, if not the same. It just stalled the win, to be honest, also. But all in all, no, that's a really kind of fun playthrough. And like I said, you would play it 3 times in a row, 3 wins, specifically, to finish the game. Meaning you can go up to a total of 5 games before you have a winner at the worst case scenario. However, if you do love this game and you are playing really, really fast, and it's like basically like that stop chess where you're just running and running and running, you can elongate the game further by bumping it out to 7. And that is the 2-player variant of it. Now, you can play this with also 4 players. The 4-player game works very similar to the way the 2-player game works, except the 2 players use the same color. They set out opposing sides of the tables, and they work together trying to strategize how they're placing the pieces on the board. It kind of makes it a little more difficult to kind of strategize quickly across the table with a different person, but it is a very interesting and unique way to play the game. And because there's so many tokens, because the board is so big, you're able to easily pull that off. Well, hope you guys found this interesting. Hopefully you guys pick this up as well, and we will see you guys next time for our next Rants review. Bye.